You don't need to show my face. Okay, so here's how you make starch for a turban. You will need starch, powdered starch, 1 ladle, get a bowl ready, get a pan ready, make sure it's getting hot. 1 mug, so this is the equivalent, 1 of these equals 1 of these. Ladle in 1 ladle full of starch into 1 bowl. Generally about this much per turban will do. You can put that away. You then take boiling water. Fill up your mug with boiling water. Right. Now 3/4 of this boiling water goes into your pan on the heat, which leaves about 1/4 left in the bottom of the mug. Then fill that up to half again with ice cold water. And it needs to be lukewarm. It needs to be lukewarm so that your starch doesn't go glossy. So what we do is we literally pour the lukewarm water into the bowl of starch, get a mixer, and just mix it up like this. So now we have this starch, which is ready, and we just need to wait for that water to boil, and you will see what happens. As that water starts boiling, we add the mixture, and slowly the starch will start to thicken up, the kind of consistency that you need. You can see the moment it's only water, you can see around the edges it's going to start going opaque. So at the moment it's white, let the heat just get to it. There we go, and you'll start to feel it thickening up. Make sure you keep mixing it. Now as the heat goes into the starch, it will start to thicken. If you heat it too much, it will go glossy, and that's when you end up with that not very nice glossy starch on your turban. So now I can feel it thickening up. Turn the heat off, and look, you can see, there we go, got it thickened, should be opaque. Now what do I do at this point? I take a few ladles out and put to one side. I'm going to use that when I tie my turban. Right. I'm going to use that as and when I tie my turban. The rest of the starch, which is in here, now gets ladled on to a dry turban. This is washed, dried. It's an F74 or F74 turban. Right? So very simply, this will be evenly ladled onto this turban, mixed up so it's all evenly wet and covered with starch. Yeah, and that's stage 1. Okay, so now you can see that I have taken a 5-meter turban, F74, mixed it with the starch from dry. So now we have the starch evenly distributed, spread, mixed into my bag, and you generally just check it by lifting it and seeing through whether the starch has been evenly spread. Now, this is the process that I go through. I'm going to take it out and I'm going to half dry it in the sun. Yeah, so this is with 2 people holding either side, but only half dry it. I don't fully dry my turban when I'm making it. Once it's half dry, I fold it into the width and band that is suitable for me. So that width and band is fold in half again, and then fold in thirds, yeah? But I fold it when it's half dry only. And that allows the turban to bond to one another, so you get a very even finish. And then I use the leftover starch when I'm tying it, as you will have seen from my other tutorial, to actually apply to the turban just to make it even crisper. Generally on the outside, so you don't end up with the hard inside of your turban. So that is how to add starch to your turban.